am Crystal Keys, and welcome to Workplace Keys to Success, a channel that brings you an unfiltered, no-nonsense approach to surviving workplace bullying. Workplace bullies are empathetic. Workplace bullies are empathetic. They just misuse empathy. Well, before we proceed, I want to remind you to subscribe below, share your experience kindly, share your success strategies. We want to hear from you. Let's help others overcome workplace bullying. Well, let's get right into it and break this down. So bullies do have the capacity to empathize. However, they destructively use empathy to manipulate, control, and abuse their victims. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Valued relationships regard empathy and promote inclusive culture understanding. And that's what we want. We are often told that a bully is unable to empathize and cannot, therefore, put themselves in our shoes. However, individuals who do not have empathy have more challenging relationships and have a potentially lower desire to socialize, healthy socialization concerning others and civility, or they have incapability of feeling regret after misbehaving or causing hurt and pain to others. Well, other experts say that bullies study individuals to understand us. I agree. But they give the appearance of empathy. So giving the appearance of empathy. Well, according to Psychology Today, this is untrue. I also agree. So anyone who has ever been a target of bullying knows the bully can recognize what hurts us. What hurts us as the target, as the victim, and then they proceed to manipulate and control us as the target. Empathizing with someone and understanding what an individual feels does not always mean one would react with sympathy or compassion. Other descriptions of empathy have incorporated the idea that empathy can be used destructively. So the misuse of empathy. Experts also say that individuals who lack or misuse empathy require social skill training. Regardless of the stance we take, because there's a lot of ideas out there, a lot of theories out there, whether it's the bully lacks empathy, whether they misuse empathy, or how do we stay out of the wrath of a bully that does not show empathy towards us? Either way, we cannot return their incivility and misconduct with empathy, because whether they lack it, misuse it, or create an illusion of empathy, bullying is bullying, and we need to treat it as such. Yielding to pathetic acts of a bully leads to continual misconduct from them. And now the empathetic target becomes the enabler. Taking this stance leads to our next Q&A session. The comment was submitted to us from Chicago. It says, "Help! I feel like I'm in an empathy warp." Well, Chicago is an empathetic and understanding, compassionate coworker. She was hired doing a group hire for a specific project. And when an individual shows discomfort or stress, Chicago is there, she's concerned, and she offers help. However, Chicago has been seeing lately, in return for her help, that she's met with unwarranted comments and bullying. So it seems like Chicago is stuck in an empathy trap. But keeping in mind the struggle, Chicago knows that the challenges that they have will hold up the project, and she believes that If she ignores their hostility and incivility, manipulation, backstabbing, and just helps out that she's helping the cause, well, their selfishness and emotional neediness demanded that she understand and ignore them, or so she feels. Chicago was wanting to be a good coworker and trying to empathize. Plus, Chicago is working extra hard to keep up with her work just to help them with theirs. How could Chicago resist helping them when she felt so sorry for them? Bullies often know precisely how their targets will feel. The bully does have the ability to understand the effects of their behavior, of the target's perspective, what they're doing to the target. This ability is a core component of empathy. Bullies leverage what they know will hurt us and take advantage of us. So I see possibly several things happening in the situation of Chicago. First, I do believe Chicago is being taken advantage of, but I'm also inclined to believe that Chicago is being lied to somewhat by those that she's helping. I'm wondering if they really need help or if they're just abusing her kindness and they're getting her help, and in return they're not helping her and they're abusing her. Often when a bully sees an individual as an empath or an easy target, they will pounce on that opportunity, especially in a time where everyone's job is very important to us. Our jobs are sometimes on the line in this pandemic. Lies in determining the facade actions of a bully is sometimes very hard for an empath to believe that we're being lied to. Do they really need help? I believe that Chicago should empathize from a distance. As Maya Angelou says, being kind doesn't mean one has to be a mat. A bully will misconstrue our intentions anyway, so why? Because of their unhealthy insecurities. They have a lot of things going on. Chicago, muster the strength and the courage to let them know the next time they need help, let them know, please go talk to our lead, our supervisor, our manager. After you set those boundaries, the next time they ask, ignoring the boundaries that you've set, diligently and effectively let management know what is happening. You might even want to let them know before you tell those individuals. This is the wrong time for our jobs to be on the line for us trying to help others. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our time is up. I'd love for us to stay connected. You can follow me on Anchor. I'll provide the link below. And remember, subscribing will allow you to stay connected to the notifications and the new content. We are very confidential here. If you notice, I'm not giving any names. What I'm doing is I'm just giving the state from where the questions are from or the comments are from for confidentiality. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing. We love the engagement. I want you all to have a great work week.